All right, guys and brothers and sisters, welcome back. It's been a really busy day. I've been in a couple of emergent meetings and I'm just getting back now. I've been vibrating really high. I've been answering to a client that has paid me an emergent fee, which is $500 an hour to answer questions about their stocks and portfolios in real time. I don't get a chance to review the questions like I normally do for my normal fee of $250 an hour, where I get to sit down, pre-review the stuff, and provide you with guidance. So my emergent fee is $500 an hour, and I have a couple of clients that pay that from time to time. Anyways, we're talking about, I get a lot of questions about the law of vibration. So today we're going to take a couple of minutes and we're going to just talk about the law of vibration. I had to, after the meeting, go for a half an hour power walk up and down in the trails and pathways around and just kind of recharge myself. So anyways, I really wanted to do this video here and talk about the law of vibration. So the law of vibration is a fundamental principle, and it's found in metaphysics and science and even financial forecasting traditions like those used by William Gann. And it's the root law, behind the law of attraction, but far more precise and useful when applied consciously. And here's a clear and accurate explanation. Sorry, I'm still thirsty from power walking. What is the law of vibration? Everything in the universe moves. Nothing rests. Every object, every thought, every emotion and state of matter, it vibrates at a particular frequency. This is the law of vibration. In simple terms, everything is energy. Energy is always in motion. Every form of matter or thought emits a vibration and a frequency. And these vibrations determine how things interact, act, or repel each other. So, scientific explanations. Well, at an atomic level, matter is not static, it vibrates. Atoms, the building blocks of matter, contain electrons constantly moving in orbit. Even objects that appear solid, like rocks or tables, they're made of vibrating atoms at really low frequencies, right? They're really low. Higher frequencies, like light and thought, well, they're invisible, but they're just as real and can be measured. They can be measured. Let's talk about that. How do we do that? Well, through, metaphysical applications. Thoughts have frequency. A loving thought vibrates higher than a hateful one. Energies and emotions are in motion, and they are really emitting joy, peace, gratitude, and they vibrate really high. Whereas, like fear, anger, guilt, betrayal, they're vibrating really low. And situations, people, and opportunities are drawn to us based on our dominant and dormant vibrational state. So, very important to guard our thoughts and raise our vibration at all times. It's so important, right? So, if someone vibrates with confidence and abundance, they will tend to attract matching situations, okay? This is what Gann and others call harmonics or the law of vibration. So, how do we identify the law of vibration in action? Well, observe feelings and the environment, Think about it. When you walk into a room after an argument, can you feel the tension still? That's vibration. The emotion frequency still lingers. So body awareness, your mood affects your body's frequency, you know. We can do this by muscle testing, kinesiology, EEGs, these measure the frequencies. We can do this with chart patterns and market behavior. William Gann, he observed that markets moved according to vibration. Price and time both flow rhythmic and vibrationally. So a swing high or a swing low, you know, often comes with the vibration or a cycle or a planetary aspect. Something aligns just right. So personal reference or resonance. When you click with someone instantly or you feel uneasy for no reason, that's vibration. High vibration people often feel really lighter, optimistic, joyful, happy, and really creative. That's high vibration. Low vibration people, they feel stuck and drained and fearful and resentful and mocking. And, these are, these. You've seen these. So it's really important to raise your vibration and protect your thoughts, right? Right? Protect your thoughts, right? So, what would be other ways that we could utilize frequency, for instance? Sorry, getting a little thirsty here again. Well, we could use turning forks as a physical example. You strike one and another one of the same pitch will begin to vibrate. This is resonance. It's the same with like a male, female, you know. That's why they're attracted to each other. They got the same sort of vibrating frequencies, right? Especially your soul mates and stuff. Holy smokes. So, music as well. We have high notes equal high vibration, right? Anger or fear or discordant notes, those are low vibration. Joy and all this other stuff, those are harmonious and high frequencies. So, careful of the music you listen to and the message that the music gives you, too, by the way, because it's mostly all in 441, right? They changed it back in the 1900s, and I think it was in 1913 around there they changed the music to 441 and from 431, and I believe that's why John Lennon died, because his retuned his piano to 431 hertz. When he broke away from the Beatles and he did Imagine There's No Heaven, right? It's so captivating, right? That piano calms you, right? So that's another example of how, you know, notes and music can affect you, right? And, you know, it's no secret that the rap and the music industry, they know this very well. So we got to compare it to like this radio tuning you have in your mind, right? You got to tune the right frequency, the right thoughts, the right feelings, and then you're receiving the right station, right? And this is your life experience. This is your connection, and you need to like adjust that dial so that you're getting away from negative and you're just providing yourself with calm, healing, uh, positive, problem solving. Just staying calm in it though, right? Letting it happen, right? Be challenged. Do the things you want to do, right? Love yourself, heal yourself. Anyways, I just thought I'd explain a little bit about The law of vibration, I get asked this very often, and I haven't really kind of opened up about what it really is or in terms of how you could utilize it. But these are some things. So if you have to, re listen to it. I mean, Nikola Tesla and Gan, they both talked about this. To understand the secrets of the universe, guys, we got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So I hope this resonated well with you, and sending out loads of joy, peace, and abundance to all of you. And hit me up, text me, email me. I love you. Peace and love.